Okay, so let's look at another method which we call the aggregation method. So aggregation method will calculate a single value from a collection of values. Okay, so that's some different method. Okay, one of them is called um, average, which will return the average of collection. One of the methods is called the count, will return a number of elements. The sum will return the sum of element. Aggregation. Okay, so this will aggregate, perform or accumulate operations. Okay, so first one is to return the average of a collection of numeric number. Okay, so let's first look at this example. Okay, so this example, I think some of you can understand this one, right? It's easy to understand. We call the array, okay, and using this array to call a method average. Then they will return the average of this collection. Okay, but is there any other way we can help you, to do some complicated one to get the average? Okay, for example, can you return the average of string number? Okay, so here is a problem. When you think about, so this is the array. Okay, in this array, all the element is string, right? So if normally way, how can we do? Okay, can we just using a number dot average? The answer is no. Okay, because for the average, the only thing you can do, okay, the only thing they can do, you have to make sure is number. Okay, so is number, right? So how you can make sure we get a number into the array? Okay, some of you would be give a solution. Okay, one solution. Okay, we convert. We use a temperate one. Okay, this array would be int. Okay, then you copy and convert. Then send to the temp one, and using the temp one to call the average. Okay, so this is the way you can do. Okay, so you need to create new. Okay, for each, maybe this is easy way, you for each, and using a temp one, okay, to do. So there's several ways. There's probably you need to take like multiple lines, okay, and different method to call and get the result you want. Okay, so there's any other way you can try to use the anonymous method to make this, or using a lambda one. Okay, so here you can pause, maybe take 10 minutes or 5 minutes to check. Okay, so I gave you just pause by yourself. So I will give the solution later. Okay. Okay. All right. So the solution is here. Because we want to convert this part, okay, to the int. If this aggregation method they will go over every element one by one. Can we do something like this? Convert, I think it's to int. Okay, put x. Okay, so this is the average. Okay, they want to get the average of each x which you already convert into the int. Okay, so there's a extra step you can do, and you only use one line to solve this problem. Okay, so there's something more you can do. you know for example, um how to return specific number, okay, to match the condition, for example. Can you do that? Okay, so let's take a look at another one. So this one is a method they call the count. Will return number of elements in a collection. Okay, which totally can just help you to count. Okay, how many elements which match the some condition. Okay, let's look at this one. Okay, so the question is, can you return the number of elements which are greater than 100? Okay, so just to pause this, try to take like 5 minutes, 6 minutes to think about it. Maybe try. Okay, okay, so we need to get the number of elements which are greater than 100. So first of all, you need to know, okay, which one will be returned. Okay, so the count will return as int. So first of all, you need to do is int, right? And give any of element which you want to count. Then is number dot count. Okay, here's a method. In the method, you can put um this method you can return as a boolean. Okay, so what does it mean? It means you can put a condition there. So it's greater than 100. So only thing you will do is greater than 100. Okay, so this one will travel every element and try to get um, the element value compared with 100. Okay, so this is not 100, right? So if this count is 0, it goes 0, right? So this is greater than 100. Okay, they go to 1, still 1, right? Here's 2, so they 2, still 2, 3, 3, 4. Okay, so this will return false. Okay, so there's something we call the aggregation method. Okay, it's an aggregate method. In this aggregate method, you can see there's 3 different results you can return. Okay, so let's see what's the difference. So first one, we're trying to return with T source. Okay, which means the one you want to do the aggregate, you should return as the same data type you want. Okay, then is using the same data type and return the same data type anonymous method. Okay, let's say this one. What this one tell us to do? Okay, so this one we're using the same array, okay, and the same data. Okay, in here you have first, you have second, okay, and return as same data type. Okay, so what's this one trying to do? Okay, if you go back the definition, they will do accumulation. Okay, what that mean? It means they will check the first one with second one. Okay, at this time, so this is first, this is next. Okay, so first one and the next one, they plus them together. Okay, is 108, right? Then this one will back to first. What that mean? So they will go first, add them together, and turn to next to here. They add them these two together, and the move next to here is 102. Okay, 102 plus together, then you plus 1. When plus 1, you go to the next one, 101. Plus 101, you go to 3. Then you next, you will go to 103. Then you get the total value. Okay, so it's very similar to a method. We want to get the total value of this array, right? Correct? So how you write the method, you get the total value. Okay, so easy way, normally we just for each, right? And int a in number. Okay, so here we go here, right? And you have a total. Before you have a total, go to 0. And here is total, right? So this is a normal way we get all the value, okay? But if you're using aggregate with a lambda expression, this can help you to get the results very easily, okay? You don't have to use in a loop again, okay? Let's take a look at another one. So in this one, they're trying to get us with this return type, okay? Accumulate, okay? And return as accumulate. Also, you have initial value, which we call the seed, to help you to get the value we want. Okay, so first of all, in this one, we're trying to use the same lambda expression, but with different seed. Okay, so in the different seed, we try to initialize our first is 0. Okay, so it's something like we get here is 1. The first one we add as 0, and the next is 4. Then we add them. Okay, then we put the next right here. Then we add them next to there, and so forth. Okay, so this is a seed we try to make first right here, and results will update the first as well. Then you get the update. Okay, this is very useful when you trying to starting initial seed to start. For example, you want to maybe you're missing one of the value you want to add one more value in there, okay, you can do something like this. Okay, another one is called get t result. Okay, return a t result. You have a seed, you have same function which is return accumulate. Okay, the only difference, we will do something with accumulate result. Okay, let's say this one. Okay, in this one, what we're trying to do is get the 0 as an initial one and add them together, right? But once we get the result, this one basically the result will eventually we call is first, right? So first we're trying to get into the string, okay? Because this one is string, initially is int, right? We're trying to convert them to the string. Okay, so this code has something wrong. Can you find the problem? The problem is, if you check this document, okay, the result, the return type should has the same data type as the last result selector data type. Okay, so obviously here is the result selector. Okay, and this one is return is string, right? Is that the same data type as a return type? The answer is no. Okay, we have to change this one to the string in order to get this result work. Okay,